Hey everyone, I'm Matt Williams. I'm the director here at Sky Lake, and we thought, hey, you know what? Today would be a great day to get outside for a few moments, go for a little hike, and just have a great deal of fun while we hike along here. I'm gonna turn this around, hopefully, so you don't have to see me, but you can see where I'm going. Just to let you know, I did check in with Jenna to let her know I was going for a hike without a buddy, and she'll expect me to check back in once I'm done and I'm back and I'm safe. But we are also practicing safe social distancing here amongst the staff when we're all together, which we're not all together because we're practicing safe social distancing. So, you know what? This whole thing is helping us develop new language, and that's one of the exciting things that I love about camp is we learn new things, and we're introduced to new concepts and new ideas, and we just learn how to do. So we are coming upon one of our East Shore cabins. If you know what it is, without looking, I mean, you're gonna have to look, but without me telling the sign, I want you to guess. Write it in the comments if you've ever stayed here in this particular cabin. You probably know exactly which one it is and which bunk you stayed in. I remember myself being in this cabin multiple times as a camper, as a counselor, as a pre-camp helper who helped scrub it from top to bottom. Just love these cabins. They're so great. And we are heading to one of my favorite spots at all of Sky Lake, but we've got a ways to get there. Not too far. Like, you can totally just walk with me, get some vitamin D. I was reminded recently that vitamin D is a great immunity booster, as well as just boosting our spirits. I love being out in God's creation, especially here at Sky Lake. This is one of the outlets to the lake, if you weren't familiar with it. The lake is primarily spring-fed, but it turns out that there are a few streams that come in, and this is one of them. Back when this was Willa Sharp Kilmer's hunting estate in the early 1900s until the mid-1940s, he used to stock this lake with fish, and what you saw back there, I don't know if you can make it out, like right around in there, is an old dam, and behind that was his fish hatchery, which is pretty cool. When all this is said and done and you're able to get back out here, we have these great lift and learns that show you different parts of nature, and these were all donated in honor and now in memory of our late executive director, Jim Krager. And there's one of those benches, and that one was donated in memory of Jim, well, it was in honor of Jim and Cindy at Jim's retirement. So you're just learning all these fun facts about Sky Lake today that I didn't know I was going to share. But, this is the fun of hiking, of just being free and out and about and getting to see Sky Lake at a time of year that you might not normally see it. I love coming out here in the early spring, just a couple days from official spring, and being able to see the trees without all their leaves and getting to see the lake a little bit better. You can start to see it, and I have a feeling you might have an idea of where I'm heading, but we aren't going to get there just yet because we got to stop and see if there are any turtles. Oh, no turtles out sunning themselves on those logs, but when you're here visiting the next time, one of the great things to do is look for turtles on these two particular trees. So when trees fall into the lake, most of the time we let them just kind of become part of the lake, and that provides some really great habitat for some of our natural animals around here. And you have a nice view of the East Shore swim area, some of the new docks, the boathouse. You can even maybe make out Riley Lodge right about there. Great times. But look at today. Just get outside wherever you are. Take a moment, step outside, and just breathe in some good air. That's going to help us all get through this together, because wherever we are, we know that these sort of things help us stay connected with one another, check in on one another, just enjoy some time outdoors. You know, a lot of people, this is kind of the place where they encounter God the closest. The Celts have a term for it. It's called a thin space, a time and place in which God is felt even more closely than in other times and places. And not only Sky Lake, but a lot of our other camps in Upper New York and Susquehanna Conference in particular. We're part of the Upper New York Conference, and in full collaboration with Susquehanna Conference, we all offer those thin spaces where you can come and encounter Christ in the great outdoors. So we have gotten to one of my favorite locations, and this is the bench. And this spot for me is a pretty holy spot. Let me show you the bench. And this is the view that we get to see. It's just where I've come when I've lost someone or want to be really happy, or it just brings a sense of peace to me. And I hope that it brings the same sense of peace to you. And I hope you have a wonderful day, that you stay healthy. And it turns out that one of our camp moms is going to be offering a craft video time later today. So I've asked her to add the information for that into the comments, and we look forward to hopefully providing you with more of these videos. I'm going to try to rope some of our other Skylake team into recording these on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons. We're hoping for 1:30,